one vitamin to keep your legs strong in old age. Did you know that after the age of 50, people lose muscle mass at a rate of up to 1 to 2% per year? And by the time they reach 80, some have lost more than half of their leg strength. This isn't just about feeling weaker, it's about losing independence. Weak legs mean a higher risk of falls, fractures, and reduced mobility, which can dramatically affect your quality of life. And here's the shocking reality: falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths among older adults. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 people over 65 falls each year, and a single fall can double the chances of falling again. Even more concerning, 95% of hip fractures are caused by falls, and many who suffer one never fully regain their mobility. This means that what starts as mild leg weakness can quickly spiral into a serious, life-changing event. Now imagine this: you're in your 70s, 80s, or even 90s, but you still move with confidence. Your legs are strong, your balance is steady, and you're living life on your terms. No walker, no wheelchair, no fear of falling. Sounds ideal, right? Well, science shows that maintaining strong legs as you age isn't just a matter of exercise, it's also about proper nutrition. And here's the real game changer: there's one essential vitamin that plays a crucial role in keeping your legs strong, your muscles functional, and your balance intact. A deficiency in this vitamin is directly linked to muscle weakness, poor coordination, and a higher risk of falls. The good news? If you get enough of it, you can drastically improve your strength and mobility, even in your 90s. Stay with me, because today we're uncovering the critical nutrient your body needs to maintain strong legs as you age. And trust me, this could make all the difference. But first, if you think this information could help others, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to stay active and independent for years to come. So what is this essential vitamin that keeps your legs strong even in old age? It's vitamin D, a crucial nutrient that plays a major role in muscle strength, balance, and overall mobility. While most people associate vitamin D with bone health, research now shows that it's just as important for preventing muscle weakness, reducing fall risk, and maintaining independence as you age. But here's the alarming truth: a significant number of older adults are deficient in vitamin D and don't even know it. Studies estimate that over 50% of adults over 65 have insufficient levels of vitamin D, and in some populations, that number climbs even higher. Why? Because as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, our kidneys are less capable of converting it into its active form, and lifestyle changes often lead to reduced sun exposure. As we age, the body's ability to produce vitamin D naturally diminishes. In younger years, even short exposure to sunlight triggers the production of this essential nutrient. But as we get older, that process slows down. For seniors, many of them spend more time indoors, which further reduces sun exposure. And even when they are outside, factors like protective clothing, sunscreen, or living in areas with limited sunlight can prevent the absorption of enough vitamin D. But it doesn't stop there. The kidneys, which help convert vitamin D into its active form, also become less efficient with age. As a result, older adults may struggle to convert what little vitamin D they do get into the active form their body can use. On top of that, many older adults take medications for various health conditions, such as corticosteroids or anticonvulsants, which can lower vitamin D levels, contributing to the deficiency. What's alarming is that many seniors might not even realize they have low levels of vitamin D. Without obvious symptoms, the deficiency can go undiagnosed, quietly affecting the muscles and bones, setting the stage for muscle weakness, instability, and an increased risk of falls. The consequences of vitamin D deficiency aren't always apparent right away, but they are deeply impactful. One of the most critical aspects of vitamin D is its role in muscle function. When levels are too low, muscle strength declines, leading to the weakening of the legs, poor coordination, and slower reflexes. Research has shown that individuals with insufficient vitamin D are more prone to falls, as their bodies struggle to maintain the strength needed for balance and stability. A study published in Osteoporosis International revealed that people with low vitamin D levels had weaker muscles, slower walking speeds, and a greater likelihood of falling. Additionally, another study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that older adults with severe vitamin D deficiency had 2.6 times the risk of experiencing mobility limitations compared to those with sufficient levels of the vitamin. This deficiency isn't just a minor issue. It has real physical consequences. And the reason vitamin D is so critical comes down to how our muscles work at a cellular level. This vitamin isn't just for bones. It activates muscle contractions, supports neuromuscular function, and helps prevent the type of muscle wasting that leads to weakness and instability. Without enough of it, your body struggles to generate strength and coordination, making simple movements, like standing up from a chair or walking upstairs, more difficult and even dangerous. This means that a silent deficiency in vitamin D could be quietly sabotaging your mobility, putting you at risk for frailty, loss of independence, and serious falls. As muscle strength and balance deteriorate, daily tasks like getting out of a chair, walking, or climbing stairs become more difficult and dangerous. What starts as a mild weakness can quickly escalate into the inability to walk or move without assistance, leading to a loss of independence and a dramatic reduction in quality of life. And in severe cases, this can even result in life-threatening falls and fractures. Now that we've covered why vitamin D is so crucial, the next step is understanding how to measure your vitamin D levels. The most reliable way is through a simple blood test that measures the amount of 25-hydroxyvitamin D, the circulating form of vitamin D. This test will determine whether your levels fall within the normal range or if they are too low. Most doctors recommend that adults have a vitamin D level of at least 20 nanograms per milliliter, but recent studies and experts suggest that this threshold may no longer be sufficient for optimal health, especially as we age. Some research now indicates that higher levels, typically in the range of 30 to 50 ng/ml, are more beneficial in preventing muscle weakness, enhancing bone health, and reducing the risk of falls and fractures in older adults. In fact, the Endocrine Society and other health organizations now advocate for a higher target of vitamin D, with many experts recommending levels between 30 and 40 ng/ml for older adults to maintain robust health. If your levels are below the recommended range, it's important to work with your healthcare provider to come up with a plan to correct the deficiency. The good news is that correcting a vitamin D deficiency is relatively straightforward. The first step is often increased exposure to sunlight, which allows the body to naturally produce vitamin D. Spending about 10-30 minutes a day in the sun, depending on your skin type and location, can significantly boost your levels. For those who may have difficulty getting enough sunlight, either due to lifestyle or living in areas with limited sun, taking a vitamin D supplement is often recommended. Your doctor can advise you on the correct dosage based on your blood test results. While there are some foods that contain vitamin D, such as fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, fortified dairy products, eggs, and mushrooms, it's important to know that dietary sources alone are often insufficient to meet the body's needs. The reality is it's extremely difficult to get enough vitamin D through food alone. Even with a diet rich in these foods, it's unlikely that you will be able to reach the levels needed to maintain strong muscles and prevent falls. This is why sun exposure and/or supplementation become essential for most people, especially as we age. Before you begin supplementing with vitamin D or making significant changes to your routine, it's important to consult with a healthcare provider. They can help you understand your specific needs, adjust the dosage if necessary, and monitor your progress through follow-up tests. Excessive vitamin D supplementation can have negative effects, such as toxicity, so it's best to follow a professional's guidance. Maintaining strong legs and independence as you age is possible, but it starts with proper nutrition and understanding the importance of vitamin D. With the right levels, you can prevent muscle weakness, improve your balance, and reduce the risk of dangerous falls. If you think you may be at risk of vitamin D deficiency, don't wait. Talk to your doctor today, get a blood test, and take the steps needed to ensure your muscles stay strong for years to come. Unfortunately, many doctors still underestimate the importance of vitamin D supplementation. However, it's crucial to understand that, for many, supplementation is not just an option, but a necessity. So if your doctor isn't taking vitamin D supplementation seriously, it's worth finding a healthcare provider who understands its importance, especially if you're over 50. Correcting a vitamin D deficiency could be a game changer for maintaining your strength, balance, and independence for many years to come. This could literally change your life. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who wants to maintain their independence and mobility as they age. Please leave a comment with your thoughts or questions and let me know what topic you'd like to see in the next video. Hope to see you soon.